Go ahead.
Welcome to week 8 of the Dude Ranch Pigskin Pickings. Give you an update. Last week, Drew led with 4-1. I was 3-2. Brady and Wad both 2-3. We went 2-2 on the sperm banks with me and Drew winning our sperm banks. Waz and Brady. Brady's finally off the fucking schneid with the Jets. He can pick another fucking game this week. So that brings year-to-date totals. Drew's in the lead 19-16. I'm 16-19 in second. Waz and Brady tied at 15-20. Sperm banks. Brady's still leading the way at 6-1. I'm in second place, 5-2. Drew's 4-3, and Waz disappointing 3-4, dude. Got to pick up that sperm bank, bro. Most definitely. All right, we might as well dive right into it. Drew, 3 picks.
All right, let's fucking get it off. I'm gonna roll them again, baby. Them Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina going down to Georgia State. They're given 2.5 points. They're a slight favorite. But man, did they look good last week? What up in their backup too? Like they had their backup playing, and fuck, were they looking good? I'm not sure if McCall's playing yet or not, but even if he doesn't, I still like Coastal Carolina minus the 2.5. My next pick is I'm gonna circle the wagons. The Buffalo Bills at home minus 3.5 versus the Patriots. The Patriots, man, they are not looking impressive. Is Cam Newton starting? Is Stidham starting? Who the fuck knows? But I know the Bills. I mean, they lost 2 in a row, and struggled. Not really struggled, but I mean, beat the just by 8. But yeah, Bills minus 3.5 versus the Pats. And my next one is I was iffy on this one, but I took the Ohio State University minus 11.5 at Penn State. Man, Ohio State looked good in that second half, and Penn State did not look good at all. Fucking Clifford stinks. He's a little red dog. He's not a big red dog. So Ohio State minus 11.5 at Penn State.
Solid picks. I don't know shit about Coastal Carolina, so I won't remark on that.
Chanticleers.
Waz, give me 3 picks, man.
Okay, I know me and Brady are going to be rooting together on this one. Hawaii is only given 1 point to fucking Wyoming. I had to jump all up on that motherfucker. So I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling we're fucking rooting together on this one, baby. I mean, it's just Wyoming. Like, give me a fucking break, okay? The Rainbow Warriors fucking battle, baby. It's what they do. They paint their faces. They do the haka. They come out and they're fucking warriors, baby. It's what they do. They're going to fucking dominate.
How's it, bro?
Second pick, I'm going with the Bears +4 against the Saints. I think the Bears are fraudulent, but the Saints are fucking dog shit. They just, every week they surprise me with how fucking terrible they look. Every fucking week. I got no faith and no confidence in this Saints team. The defense doesn't look good. The offense, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, I just can't see it. I feel like the Bears could be not good, but like sneaky winning games. Like last year, just like the New England Patriots did, they ended up with a fucking immaculate record for how fucking dog shit the Patriots were last year. I think the Bears are going to be that team this year. I think they're going to fucking upset the Saints. And then pick numero tres, Florida minus 10.5 against Missouri. I mean, Florida, they've had games where they didn't look like they were Florida this year, but they're playing Missouri, and I think they're just going to fucking – they're going to fuck them. They're going to fuck them. They're going to fuck them, baby. They're going to fuck them. They're going to fuck them. But, yeah, those are my fucking 3 picks right there.
All right. I like that. I like the Bears pick, man. I like it because I don't I think give me some rainy, wet weather. Saints, they don't play good outdoors up in the north going on this time of the year. I like that pick.
I think the Slant King's playing there.
Brady, give me 3 picks.
All right. First pick tomorrow night. I'm taking South Alabama +5.5. They're playing Georgia State. South Alabama shuts the run down. Yeah.
Coastal Carolina's playing Georgia State.
Georgia Southern, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was sorry. You got to be thinking about my pick.
plus 5.5 South Alabama. Them fuckers, they're all the same. They're 1-20. They're both.
You had me thinking. I'm like, wait a second. Did I pick the wrong team?
Yeah, I do have Georgia Southern written down. I just had Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're taking Alabama plus 5.
Yeah, South Alabama plus 5.5.
All right.
That's my first pick. Second pick, I'm gonna take Cincinnati Bearcats minus 6.5 over Memphis. SMU just beat Memphis, and Cincinnati just beat the piss out of SMU. So I'm gonna take my chances there. Last pick. Almost used this as my lock, but I didn't. I'm taking the Rams minus 4 over the Dolphins. Tua first game, probably gonna have 3 or 4 picks. Rams wax them by at least 14 to 20 points.
Oof.
That's my 3 picks.
All righty. All right, I'll go right into mine. My first one, I'm just going to keep going back to the well. They're 5-1 ATS here. I'm 5-1 on them. So I'm going to take the Packers minus 6.5 at home against the Vikings. I love it. It's not that big of a line. I can easily see them win by a touchdown or more. And Rodgers, he's just dialed in this year other than that 1 week. So I like Green Bay minus 6.5 versus the Vikings. My second pick, I'm really surprised that this line's only 2.5, but Carolina at home getting back McCaffrey. I think he's coming back this week. Minus 2.5 versus the Falcons. Like, there's not much that needs to be said about that. Falcons are they're just finding creative ways to lose games now.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Okay.
I've been hearing reports he might. I've been hearing reports he might not play. It's up in the air. It's up in the air about McCaffrey.
Well, even if he don't play, I still like Carolina.
Even if he don't play, good pick.
Mike Davis eats.
Don't matter. Third pick, I'm agreeing with Drew here. I'm going with Ohio State, the Buckeyes against PSU. Penn State. You know what? I don't know if Clifford, he's whatever. I just don't think they have any fucking playmakers. That's the problem. Ohio State, Justin Fields. Like, what else do you need? That dude's just. He's lighting it up, man. He's going to light up fucking Penn State. And the one advantage Penn State always has at home when they play Ohio State, and I know people are going to say, well, Penn State always plays them good up there. But that's because they have 110,000 fucking fans dressed in white screaming their fucking asses off all game. They're not going to have that this Saturday night. I look for Ohio State to fucking rip them up. So those are my 3 picks. Green Bay minus 6.5, Carolina minus 2.5, and the Buckeyes minus 11.5. Going chalk, baby. Chalk.
Right, the chalk. You're sucking too much cock.
Fuck that. I did good betting chalk last week. Won a lot of fucking money over the weekend. Chalk.
You're sucking too much cock.
Drew, give me an upset.
All right, well, it's labeled the upset of the week, but it's not a fucking upset of the week because the 6-0 Steelers are catching 4 points to the Baltimore Ravens, baby, and we're going to go down there and we're going to fuck them. We're going to fuck them. Lamar's last time playing our defense had 161 yards passing, 3 interceptions, and was sacked 5 times. Pittsburgh defense plays good again. What, Brady?
I said, didn't we lose that game too?
Well, yeah, because we had Duck Hodges.
I know, but I'm just saying that's fucking ridiculous. That's how bad Duck Hodges is.
Yeah. He had 161 yards passing, 3 interceptions, and 5 sacks. This Steelers team, if the Steelers defense can hold them to similar S numbers, I know we're probably not going to get 3 picks again, or maybe we will, I don't know. But if we can hold them to similar S numbers, Big Ben, that offense, is winning us that game in Baltimore. I can't believe the only undefeated team in the league is catching 4 points. It's bullshit. Pittsburgh Steelers, money line, baby. Here we go.
I love it, dude. I love it. I wanted to touch this game, but I didn't because – like, Steelers are getting no love in this game at all. Like, I'm seeing computer fucking generated predicted scores like Baltimore 26-14. Like, they think we're going to lose by 10 points or more. I don't see that. The history of this game's always within 3 points. Definitely have a chance going down there. I like that pick. Waz, give me an upset.
Ooh, baby. They're gonna fucking beat Florida Atlantic's fucking asses, baby. Every time they catch points, they cover the fucking spread. They've done it time and time again this year. I'm telling you right now, they're beating Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic has no business fucking giving points in this game. They don't. Fucking Utsa has heart. They've got skill, and they've got bigger penises, and they're gonna fuck them, baby. They're gonna.
Dr. Zhivago is fucking rock hard right now.
Rock hard.
He is rock hard. He gave him the Utsa chant one more time.
I almost think he does it to make fucking Zhivago hard. All right, Brady, give me an upset.
All right. According to ESPN, this team only has a 33% chance to win this game, and I call that bullshit. I got written down on my steno pad here. Steelers over Ratbirds. So I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. No love. We never get love. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't like when people suck our dicks. We're going to beat the shit out of them. We're making a statement. I don't care about the 4 points. We're beating them by more than a touchdown. Mark it down on your steno pads.
Fuck them.
Ravens are sus to me. It's a two-team race in the AFC. It's Steelers and Kansas City with Tennessee slightly behind us. Baltimore slightly behind them.
I hope you and Drew both are right this week on your upsets. I didn't want to touch it. I don't want to fucking jinx the Steelers. So I didn't. So my upset, I'm going against Brady. I think the Dolphins gonna pull off the fucking upset again.
To attack.
All the way. It's a tough place to play going down to Miami. Going down that fucking humidity down to Miami. And now it's 2 time, baby. I think he's going to energize them. I like Flores. Flores is a good coach. That defense is under fucking rated. Solid defense. I don't see the Rams scoring a whole lot of points here. What is that, a 4-point line? I like the Dolphins on the money line. I think Tua gets his first victory in his NFL debut.
2 time, baby.
2 time. All right. So everyone's favorite part of the week.
Say his last name, Dad. Tua
Tagovailoa.
There you go.
He has a little brother, too. His little brother plays for Maryland.
Bammer.
No, he has a brother at Maryland, too, I think.
There's definitely a brother at Alabama because when he played Alabama, it used to be T.U. Tagovailoa. Like there was another one.
Another younger brother at fucking Maryland. But there's some
others. Really?
They breed like fucking lab rats. They got them families always have like 20 fucking kids. All right, everyone's favorite time of the week, except for Waz's sperm bank lock. Give me a sperm bank lock.
All right, I'm jerking off. They've won me a few times in the sperm of the week. I was iffy on this one. What'd I say?
You said sperm of the week.
Well, this is my sperm of the week here, boys. I couldn't really find a good one, but I don't know. I ended up going with Seattle minus 2.5. I think Seattle last week took a tough one against Arizona, but they're coming back home. And, San Fran's won 2 in a row, but I think they're going to come back down to earth here. And I think Seattle is going to beat them. Seattle by more than 3. Seattle minus 2.5. My sperm bank lock of the week.
I think so. I like that. Where's this at? Is it in Seattle?
Yeah, it's in Seattle.
But
San Fran is playing some good football as the last 2 weeks.
I still like Seattle. Man, I like that line. Only get 2.5 points.
Yeah.
Waz, give me your sperm bank. You can give us a winner this week?
Well, I mean, Drew stole my fucking thunder. I also picked fucking Seattle, if you can see it. You want me? I'll zoom it in a little bit here. Seattle, right there. I also took them. I think the Niners are pretty fraudulent. They beat the shit out of New England because New England doesn't even want to win. I'm pretty sure they're throwing the season to try and get a high draft pick, maybe get a better quarterback. But it looks like New England doesn't want to win. So, of course, the Niners piss-pounded them. I think the Niners are pretty fraudulent. They still got a bunch of fucking injuries on defense. And Seattle's defense stinks. But Russell Wilson, that offense is enough to carry them to this win by more than fucking 3 easily.
Yeah, I like that pick. I wish I would have piggybacked on that one. Brady, sperm back.
Daniel, you were correct when you said we would be rooting together. I'm going to my favorite team. They have surpassed the Pitt Panthers. They are my now favorite college football team, the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii, minus 1 point. They just come. They're a road dog team. When they're on the road, they love playing on the road. They just beat Fresno State on the road. Wyoming lost at home to Colorado State, to Nevada. Sorry. Hawaii's gonna piss pound them just like they did last week. They got Corderio took over for my boy Cole McDonald. This dude looks like he's probably gonna be better. I like Hawaii.
You should learn the haka.
You should learn the haka.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get down there and have them teach me. Oh, speaking of which, the lieutenant governor of Hawaii DM'd us. The dude Rant. He likes our show, he said. So shout out to Dr. Green, Lieutenant Governor of Hawaii.
Why don't you ask on it if he likes it so much?
I did. I told him. I just messaged him this morning. I seen him message me every night.
Why are you messaging the Lieutenant Governor of Hawaii?
Because I put some shit up about Hawaii and he fucking favorite. He liked it and he commented on it. Then he likes the Steelers too, apparently. So I said, hey, this guy's all right.
I wanted the story behind it. I didn't think you were sitting around your house like, who can I message? Let's message the Lieutenant Governor.
The
Lieutenant Governor. I knew there had to be a story behind it.
Takes a hit of his bong. He's like, I'm gonna message the Lieutenant Governor of Hawaii.
He was watching fucking fucking Black Sheep and he was high as fuck. He's like, you know what? Lieutenant Governor. Boom.
Got him.
Hey,
Hawaii.
honey, my phone.
All right, so my sperm bank of the week, I'm going to feed off of what was said there and join in on one of Drew's picks. Patriots don't want to win fucking football games. So circle the wagons with the Buffalo Bills -3.5. And just for a little capper, the Bills are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 home games. So that'll give you a capper right there. And I love that 3.5. As soon as I seen it, I was like, that's my sperm bank lock of the week. I agree with Waz. I don't think the Patriots want to win any football games. Or they're just not good enough to. I don't know.
They're good enough. They just don't want to. I'm telling you. I've seen
I think
this
it's a combination of both.
I mean,
Get Trevor Lawrence now, although he said they may if they're bad next year because he said he may go back to fucking Clemson.
Well, fucking I honestly, the Jets are going to trade that first fucking pick. They're going to trade down. They're not going to fucking replace Darnold. I don't see them doing it. They've been
they're not going to trade. Do you think they're dumb enough to trade with the Patriots? They wouldn't do that.
No.
I don't think they do that. But they'll trade with somebody. They'll trade down to somebody.
I think they're taking Lawrence if they get that.
If he comes
out. And I think if he don't come out, I think that's bad fucking karma, dude. Bad karma.
It worked for Eli.
Huh?
It worked for Eli.
He didn't go back to college.
Yeah, but he fucking did the same shit. He ain't gonna play for the fucking Chargers.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Eli might have fucking won a lot more football games if he went to fucking the Chargers.
He's 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but Phillip Rivers sucks. I'm telling you. And if Eli Manning had Antonio Gates and fucking LaDainian Tomlinson, I think he would have won a lot more football games.
I think if Lawrence is doing this to avoid the Jets, does he think the Jets are just going to be like a good football team next year? Like, does he act like they're not going to be close to 0-16 again?
Here's my reason behind saying the bad karma, though. Like, if you turn down the chance to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft because you don't want to play for that team and you go back to college, I just think that's bad karma, man. That you got an injury hunting you down. You get a chance to be that first overall pick, you take it. I don't care who's making that fucking pick.
What if he goes back to Clemson and just sits out? Just sits. He's like, I'm coming back to Clemson, but I'm not playing. I'm just going to sit.
He's going to be the QB coach. He's just going to wear the fucking headset the whole time.
Well, they got a stud freshman. He was in last game. Yeah, he's a stud. Like, I guarantee that'll be – if Trevor Lawrence comes back, that's going to be another Justin Fields fucking thing where he's going to be – he's not going to sit for 2 years behind fucking – I guarantee that.
Yeah.
I like the Ohio State pick. The only reason I didn't use it is because every time I either bet for or against Penn State, they fuck me. So I'm just staying away from them fuckers.
This is why I avoided that game, is because it's a fucking rivalry game. They usually get really fucking heated. But like Steve said, there's going to be no fans in Happy Valley. That's always a fucking enormous factor in that fucking game.
So, yeah.
It's a rivalry. It's a rivalry in a close game when it's up in Happy Valley, not when it's in Horseshoe. Ohio State usually don't.
It's just so fucking loud in there, man. Fuck, Jesus Christ. I'd forget my fucking name.
Also, you mentioned about Goff not being able to play well in Miami. Goff is a warm weather quarterback. He thrives in warm weather. Now, if this game would have been in the cold, I wouldn't have taken them. But it ain't going to affect him. He loves playing in the warm weather.
But it's two a time, baby.
He sucks. He sucks. And I can't wait for you to find out this week that he sucks.
We'll see.
It's not just that warm weather. Like, yeah, he's a California kid and he plays in LA, but this is different heat down in Miami.
Heat.
Different heat.
Drew is finally going to find out in his newfound Alabama fandom that Alabama quarterbacks fucking suck in the NFL. They always have, and they always will. They suck.
They don't breed good quarterbacks.
A.J. McCarron, I think, was the first Alabama quarterback to win a football game in like 40 years in the NFL or something like that. And I
Greg
think
McElroy. What was that guy's name? Greg fucking
McElroy, yeah.
That's his name, Greg McElroy. He was fucking shit. Mac Jones is going to be shit. They're all shit.
Mac Jones is a stud. Yeah. Mac Jones is a fucking stud.
Yeah, so is A.J. McCarron in fucking college.
No, Mac Jones has a good ball.
No.
The thing with they're so loaded talent-wise, it's hard to evaluate them.
Yeah, you know, and the thing about Mac Jones is
they got skill position players that are all going to be first-round draft picks. It's hard to evaluate them.
Here's the thing about Mac Jones. Whenever teams get pressure on him, he sucks ass. Now, when he just sits in the pocket, chills, looks back and forth 4 times, then slings the ball, of course he's going to fucking look good. He has all day in the pocket. But in that fucking Georgia game, anytime Georgia had pressure, he either fucking threw a dog shit pass, he threw a duck, an interception, got tipped at the line, then fucking nearly picked off. He's not good under pressure. He really isn't.
Alabama fucked up. They let their best quarterback walk to fucking Arkansas State. Logan Boner.
No, he sucks. Boner sucks. Thatcher's the one who should be starting for Arkansas State.
They passed up an opportunity for fucking sign gold when they fucking let go of Boner. Could you imagine the signs that would be on College Game Day for Boner? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, he sucks. There's a reason he's playing at Arkansas State.
He would be good at Alabama, though. He'd be just as good as all these other fuckers that play there.
No, he won't.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
He can't even. He barely starts at Arkansas State. They run a 2-quarterback system there. They alternate drives.
Listen, that Kentucky quarterback would fucking be a first-round pick at Alabama, probably.
I don't know about that. That guy stinks.
Well, all you have to do to thrive at Alabama is just be able to just close your eyes and throw the ball as far as you fucking can.
Brady, when's the match starting?
I believe next week.
Oh, okay. I thought they were supposed to start the Big
November 7th. So,
okay.
next week, next weekend.
Well, I haven't seen no MAC picks from you, and I thought they were coming back when the Big Ten came back.
No, it's gonna be weird though because they're only having a 6-game season, so it's gonna be tight.
There was one pick I disagreed with. What was your third pick?
Moment.
It was one of your regular.
My Bears.
Florida.
Oh, Florida
What'd you say,
minus
Dan?
10.5.
Yeah,
Florida.
dude, that defense, man, that defense suspect, dude.
They are sus.
Have you seen Missouri play a game this year though? They are fucking atrocious.
Yeah, but have you seen Florida's defense play?
Didn't Missouri beat LSU?
Yeah,
They didn't beat LSU. They can score.
Yeah, but LSU sucks.
Yeah, LSU's not good this year.
So does Florida.
I'm telling you.
Florida's defense sucks. That's the only reason I don't like that pick.
Well,
I'm telling you, I think Trask is the real deal down there.
He is, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying Trask isn't the real deal. Trask is a fucking beast, but you're banking on their defense getting a few stops.
It's fucking Missouri. Didn't Alabama beat them by like 75 points?
Yeah, well, that's Alabama. It's the best team in college football.
Anything else to add here?
I don't like the Saints pick. Someone bet on the Saints. I didn't like that one.
No, he picked against the Saints.
Yeah, I took the Bears over the Saints.
Yeah, I like the Saints. With if Michael Thomas plays this week, I think they're going to be good.
They're in disarray. Him playing is going to hurt them more than anything.
No, I don't think so.
He's down there running wild on people. He's punching people in the face and shit.
The Slant King.
Slant King.
I have
Slant
something.
King.
How in the fuck does the fucking Big Ten play an 8-game season? None of the teams play a game yet, and they had 2 teams in the top 10.
Well,
and
because Ohio State
got their fucking asses beat by who the fuck was it? Indiana? You fucking kidding me? The Big Ten's awful. Don't
Except
even
Ohio
put them in the
State.
fucking goddamn. Don't put them in the top 25 until one of them teams proves they belong there. That's just
Ohio State belongs there.
Other than that,
State's
I completely agree with you for the rest of the Big Ten, 100%.
Yeah.
But Ohio
State,
they're the 3rd best team in the country.
Yeah.
Well, they're already calling Michigan a title contender. After one fucking game. Like, it's every year that conference is so fucking overrated, dude, other than Ohio State. I told you, Michigan had a big win, and everyone's like, oh, they got themselves a quarterback. He's a running quarterback. They'll win that, and then you'll watch. They'll go to fucking Iowa or Purdue, and they'll fucking get their asses kicked against Purdue.
Honestly, I was fucking thinking about fucking taking Michigan State as one of my picks this week. I think the spread's like 32.
But they lost to Rutgers.
They got worse than Rutgers.
Yeah, if you lose to Rutgers, you lose all fucking hope for your season.
Rutgers.
Yeah,
poor Rutgers.
True, but I don't know. I think Michigan is not what fucking people are saying they are. Like, I don't know.
They're not. Their quarterback, he ain't that. Like, he's just a runner. He doesn't throw a good ball.
They almost lost the 20 at home to Rutgers, dude. Like,
they had the same fucking thing when Denard Robinson played there. Like,
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
They were winning a bunch of football games and shit, but he couldn't throw the fucking ball. He couldn't. Look, he went to the NFL, played fucking running back for Jacksonville. That was the last you ever fucking heard of him.
I think he was a receiver too, didn't he? I think he trotted out. I thought he trotted out a receiver there too.
Yeah.
No, I thought he just played running back, but he might have.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to be a quarterback in the NFL.
Well, yeah. But I don't know. It just seems like whenever colleges come out with these fast fucking scrambling quarterbacks and they just fucking play into that scrambling system, it eventually is the downfall. There's usually a fucking downfall to it. There's going to be a fucking not dog shit team in the Big Ten that they play eventually. Ohio State, maybe Penn State. That's just going to be like, okay, we're just going to fucking contain him, blitz. Boom, there you go. Sack every time because he can't throw that well. I mean, it's just, I don't know. The Big Ten's a fucking joke. I think Ohio State's going to get upset this season at some point or another.
Waz sounds like me, dudes. Waz sounds like me, a Big Ten hater.
Yeah, Waz is a Big 10 hater because he wants fucking Notre Dame in the playoff. Which you still get in it for. If you beat Clemson, you're getting in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, though, is all the motherfuckers throughout the years that have been like, Notre Dame doesn't play a conference championship game. They play one less game than all the other teams. And then they're like, yeah, the Big Ten's playing 8 games. Let them in. What the fuck?
Brady.
That's fucking 4 less games. You are out of your fucking mind. Are you fucking kidding me? These people outrage me.
But I disagree with you. I think Notre Dame can lose to Clemson and still get into the playoff.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, unless they get by like 50.
But the problem is that they lose they have to beat Clemson once because if they lose to them, they're gonna have to play them in the conference championship. So they have to beat them once. They can't lose.
No, they're in the same division.
Schedule. I didn't know they were in the conference championship.
Yeah,
I believe Clemson and Notre Dame cannot play in the conference championship. Aren't they in the same division?
No, I thought they put them in the other one for the fact that they didn't want some shit back out of the Atlantic again.
Oh, I didn't know Notre Dame.
No, the ACC this year is just one conference. Like it's not the blanket blank.
Okay, yeah.
It's
So the top two
So the
teams.
top two teams, yeah.
Yeah, so exactly. So they're gonna have to beat them. They're gonna have to beat them one out of the 2 times they play.
Okay.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
I
I
didn't
don't.
know-
As a Notre Dame fan,
I didn't
I
know
don't
they were-
fucking like that because I like our odds to just fucking beat Clemson next week, and then that's it. It's the last time we got to see him.
Okay, yeah, but if you beat them next
beat 'em
week
once.
and lose to them in the conference championship, you're fine. You're gonna get in. But
Yeah.
you can't lose to them both times and get in. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somehow, some way, you're gonna have to beat Clemson.
Honestly, best case scenario, if we're gonna lose to him once, I would rather it be next week because if we win the conference championship, it's just stronger. I feel like,
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I mean,
But then you also got to think
season is always better.
You can't lose any other game there. Like, I mean, obviously.
Well, if we're gonna fucking
the only other team that it's gonna be Ohio State and Bama are pretty much getting in. Clemson, as long as they don't do some retarded shit, is getting in. And then it's between Notre Dame and Georgia are the only other 2 teams that won loss that are up there, right?
Yeah,
North
Georgia,
Carolina.
Alabama again. They'd have to.
I guess theoretically, unless Michigan.
Wait, did North Carolina lose yet? I don't think they did they?
Yeah,
They
they
have
lost
one
to
loss,
Florida
yeah.
State. They're not getting in. They have no chance.
Okay. I forgot about that fucking loss. Okay. Yeah.
I tell you what, they ought to just put Hawaii in and let us roll, see what we do. That's what I think. I think they'd roll.
Do you guys support an 8-team playoff?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Fuck
More
yes. Way
Why?
more exciting.
Why? It's still gonna come down to 2 or 3 teams every year.
No,
4
because eventually you're going to see a couple upsets, and upsets are
Yeah.
cool.
Upsets are real cool.
It happens in the NFL all the time. I mean, not the 2 best
I don't
teams.
want to see Wisconsin playing for the national championship.
But the thing about the
if they were
NFL,
good, not because they.
Oh
got
yeah, that's another team too. Yeah, if they go undefeated, they'll be up in the mix.
Yeah.
who?
Wisconsin.
Right, but they're nowhere good. They're nowhere near as good as Clemson or Alabama. Maybe they get lucky one game and upset them, and then they get into the championship game. I don't
No,
want to see
that's football.
four
Yeah.
teams. There's always 4. Usually ain't even 4. It's usually just 3.
So your thing is you should just say, all right, fuck the season, Bama Clemson national championship.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's exactly what you're saying. Like you're saying that there shouldn't be a champion. Like there shouldn't even be a season. Just be like,
Or,
all right,
or
we're
whoever finishes 1, they're in. Whoever finishes 2 and 3, just flip a coin. If it's Ohio State undefeated and Clemson undefeated, flip a coin.
yeah.
But my point though is like 4 is enough. Like you get to 8, then you're gonna have the outside chance of a fucking upset. Like, and that's not cool. Like I don't want to see
It is. Yeah, it is.
Why do you think March
You don't
Madness
wanna
is
see
so
upsets?
exciting?
This is coming
Why
from
do you
guys
think
like
March Madness is so
Coastal
exciting?
Carolina,
Upsets.
IE. Like you want to see those teams. No one wants to see those fucking teams in the goddamn championship.
Oh, the Hawaii and Coastal Carolina will never get in. But I'm
Hey,
saying,
Coastal Carolina got a shot, baby. They're ranked.
I'm saying in the season where you have 5 or 6 good teams, why not have 6? Like that year UCF was undefeated. Them motherfuckers, I swear to God, would have played anyone tough. They beat Auburn. They beat Auburn. I mean, like Auburn beat fucking Bama that year. They would have played anyone in that fucking playoff tough.
I think an 8-team playoff would be perfect.
I think 8 teams would be all right. You can't go more than 8, but
No, I think 8 would be perfect.
I don't mind 4 either, but I wouldn't mind 8.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spoiled motherfuckers, man. When I was your age, they had something called a mythical national champion. The mythical. They didn't even play a national championship game. The fucking number 1 ranked team in the country could have played the 10th ranked team in the country, and then they get crowned national champion.
Well, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's the most retarded thing.
That's some boomer shit.
Who won the national championship? I don't know. 1 played 10. They won. Give it to them. They won it. They got it. Like it. Who cares?
1 would play 10 in the Sugar Bowl, and then 2 would play 3 in the Fiesta Bowl, but 1 would fucking have the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
4 is perfect. You don't never have more than 4 fucking championship teams in any given year.
That's not true.
I think 8 would be perfect.
There's some years where there's been years where fucking Auburn, Bama, and Georgia have all been fucking pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Right, but they're all in the same conference. If they can't fucking win their conference, then you already know what's the point of even having them in there.
But I mean, it's hard to win a conference when there's literally one out of 5 best teams in the fucking nation, 3 of them are from one fucking division or from one conference. It's hard to win that.
That is true.
Just make the SEC conference championship the national championship and be done with it. Usually where the best team is, anyhow.
I mean, Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson.
Ohio State.
Then make Clemson move to the SEC.
They just call it the power conference. They move all the good SEC teams in. They move Notre Dame, Clemson, and Ohio State. They lump them all in. They're like, all right, you guys are just going to play each other all season. All season.
One thing I would be
wins.
in favor of, though, is like a Power 5 and have those teams in the playoff. I would be in favor of that. And then you could have like a wild card to make it even it out to 6. So I'd be okay with going to 6. But do you got to win
6? You couldn't do 6.
Huh?
You couldn't do 6. Bracket style, you couldn't do 6. There'd be 3 on each side.
Yeah, 2 could get a bye.
Yeah, I guess.
Top number 1 and number 2 team in the country can get a bye.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
I'd be okay because then that'd be almost like an NFL format. You win your division, you're in the playoff. I'd be all right with that.
So you're one of the people that would never give like a UCF a chance or anything like that.
No, I did say I said so you could throw one wild card in there, or make some schools join them fucking conferences.
But most of the wild cards would be a Georgia, an Auburn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. So
Here's what they should do. They should do it like they do in fucking soccer. You play like shit, you get dropped from the good conference, you get fucking stuffed
relegated
Sun Belt or something. You play good, whoop, you're going back up to the SEC.
Boys. Don't diss the Fun Belt, baby. Don't diss the fucking Fun Belt.
No, Drew, wild card would be someone outside the Power 5. Because I said if you don't win your conference, you don't get in.
Oh. So you're telling me that you would in favor of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers possibly getting into the playoff?
They D1.
Let's go, Chanticleers.
They Division 1A, then yeah.
Fun Belt, baby.
Then okay.
That's the Fun Belt.
So you're telling me in Steve Gates' world, Hawaii Rainbow Warriors have a chance to make the playoffs. I love it.
Wild card, bitches. Wild card.
Wild card, bitches. I would blast cum all over the place if Hawaii got into the playoff.
Charlie jumps out the back of the fucking van. He's like, wild card, bitches. Oh, I already fixed the brakes.
Right? All your top schools are in the Power 5, right? Or you know what? Notre Dame's a factor in there because Notre Dame would be considered a wild card, right?
Yeah, they're not every single time.
Yeah, Notre Dame get in every time.
They get in with 3 losses before they put an undefeated UCF in.
True. Make Notre Dame join a fucking Power 5.
Yeah, you'd have to do that. You'd have to do that.
Yeah.
It's funny that every other sport in their fucking school is in the ACC, but not their football because they want to keep that fucking football money to themselves, the greedy bastards.
Greedy fuckers.
Greedy bastards.
Well, they're Catholics. So
I've always been a big.
Is their hockey team in the fucking?
I'm like, why? Why do you let Notre Dame into your fucking conference for everything but football? I would tell them that's why the Big Ten will never let them in. Big Ten says if you're not bringing your football team, bye. That's one thing I give the Big Ten. I give the Big Ten props for that because they do say, "Fuck you! You don't want to bring your football team. We don't want none of your sports."
Hey, I think their basketball team, I could be wrong. Their basketball and hockey teams are in the Big Ten, I believe.
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Okay, I know their hockey team is not in the ACC.
Yeah, I don't think
ACC
has
has
hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have hockey in the ACC.
I don't think they have hockey coming.
Well, there you have it.
But like women's volleyball, baseball, softball, everything else that are in the fucking ACC.
Hey, Pitt's women's volleyball is fucking good, baby.
Woohoo!
This ain't volleyball. Shut the fuck up.
My lock of the week is Pitt women's volleyball.
That's the pick.
-1.5 sets. Yeah, if you guys want a soccer play today, bet on FC Barcelona.
That's right. Ronaldo's not playing.
He got the COVID, and they're still plus money. Right.
Oh,
Messi.
Oh, never mind. This is baseball. I'm gonna bring it up on the fucking podcast when we do it. I got a fire topic, and I'm fucking pumped up about it. I'm fucking ready. Fuck.
But the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see any game. I looked on the ESPN. So Barcelona, who they playing?
Juventus.
But Ronaldo's out. He got the COVID.
Is that a good pick, Drew? You're my soccer
Yeah.
guy.
Without Ronaldo, yeah.
Hey, Steve, I got a
I almost hit
question.
a 5-team parlay yesterday on soccer.
Hey, Steve, I got a question. I lost $200 on my baseball bet yesterday. Can I discuss it a little bit in here, or are we saving it for the podcast?
That's up to you.
Okay. I'll save it for the podcast. I got a juicy fucking thing to just
I know
fucking
what
go
you're going
off.
to talk about him pulling that fucking picture. And I was talking
Yeah.
about you. I always said baseball managers fucking worthless. All they can do is hurt a team, and they got proven last night.
That
Oh,
cost me
respect.
money, that fucker. That motherfucker. That
You motherfucker. This crooked motherfucker.
I lost.
All right.
Well, I didn't lose $200. It was literally free money given to me by the website for depositing $200 in. But I was like, fuck it. I got a feeling about the fucking Rays tonight, baby.
Yo, did you
And the
see-
Rays were like, nope.
Seahawks just traded for Carlos Dunlap.
Did you see that that dude had a parlay in that baseball game? He had that Arozaroni or whatever the fuck his name is, that hit a home run, the under, Blake Snell over 5.5 strikeouts.
I had that.
But he lost the parlay because he had no runs in the first inning. So he won the Arozaroni bet, but he got fucked because he hit the home run in the first inning. If he'd hit the home run in any other inning, he would have fucking won like $5,000 or something wild.
Damn.
All right. Save this shit for the podcast, man. We don't want this. We never want this to be too long, so Drew doesn't take too long for him to upload it.
All right.
True.
All
right.
All right.
Excuse me, I have to dump.
That's it. Don't forget, Dude Ranch fucking pregame show, 11 o'clock this Sunday morning. We're getting some more. We love to see it. Keep fucking watching. More of you fuckers watch. It's fun. It's a good time. That's it.
All right, we are out. Peace.